While you're still floating, there we are. We are, ladies and gentlemen, the title says it all. If you are a mortgage broker or a loan officer, you will not want to miss today's episode. We've been talking about it all week. We're going to keep talking about it until it gets in your head.
That's how. The Insurance Bro Show is a podcast for agents who want to grow their agency and be titans of the insurance industry. Learn from a panel of experts who share their agency struggles, their experiences with the nation's best carriers, and share the marketing secrets that successful insurance agents are using today. Now, here's your host, the Insurance Bro, James Cias.
How does Russell Brunson say, Nan? You're going to get tired of telling your story before your audience gets tired of hearing it, right?
100%, dude.
100%. So that's what it is. We're going to just keep telling this story until we get it right, until you get tired. It's going to be a while before you get tired of hearing it because it's going to take a while to reach everybody. But for all of you insurance pros that are listening here today, let's dive into another fun episode. But before we do, just a quick reminder to please subscribe on whichever platform it is that you're listening to us on today. Give us a like, a follow, a subscribe, and drop a review. Help other like-minded insurance agents find value from our awesome guests when we have them and our good content when we rise up in those podcasts rankings. I will sincerely appreciate every single one of you for it. And if you want to be a guest on the show, come on, bring on the guests. We would love to have you on to learn from you as well. Go to www.insurancebroshow.com/guest to schedule your time slot. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Insurance Bro Show. You ready to rock and roll this thing?
Dude, I was thinking actually mixing it up just a little bit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
All right. A little bit. Mixing it up.
So I was thinking, what if we started talking about this a little bit from the insurance agent's perspective? Like, why would you want to partner with a mortgage lender? And what is it that a mortgage lender even wants? What is it that a lender even wants to deal with you? Why are they even sending you business in the first place? Like, you can go after anybody, right? Like, you're an insurance agent. You're picking a niche. You can go after the auto. You can go after the workers' comp, right? Why would an insurance agent, why would an insurance agent want to join Pipeline? And why is it beneficial for us to be leading with the home?
Okay, I'll answer it the best that I can, and then I'm sure that you're going to chime in with a bunch of different things.
I just was dropping the question. Yeah.
So when it comes to leading with the home, well, and I'm not even going to get into the why join Pipeline team in San Diego, right? Why join Pipeline Insurance? I'll tell you why, because I'm awesome. Okay, that's right.
You know me. That's right.
No. I mean, we have a lot of really cool stuff. We have a lot of access to, a bunch of different carriers. We've got awesome training. We have, a great support staff. We have a lot of things going for us. But, as an insurance agent, I'm just going to talk to you as an insurance agent, as an independent insurance agent, or even captive. If you're captive, you have the same opportunity. Here's the thing. We always want to lead with home. All right. And I'm only going to talk to personal lines because, frankly, I know it best. Right. When we talk about riches are in the niches and all this stuff, some people get really, really niched down. Like I said, I think about Chris Green, who's the flood insurance guru. And I think about Mike McDonough, who's the workers' comp renegade. Right. Like, these guys are super, super niched down in what they do. But I feel like
you're niching down on the home.
I'm niching down too. I'm niching down on starting with home. Three products: home, auto, umbrella. That's what I want to get for every single customer. And there's a good reason why, right? Why we lead with the home is because a home, first of all, has to have insurance. What's that?
A home is where you reference.
It's where you reference. But you have to have the policy if you have a mortgage on it, right? The bank is going to require you to have that policy. So anytime that the policy lapses or anything like that, that bank is going to be on the phone with you and be like, hey, we got a policy that got lapsed. What's up with your insurance customer? What's going on with your insured?
Email, text message,
all this stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. And they're going to send that to the insured as well. So, the insured might call you up and find out what's going on. But, when it comes right down to it, if it gets to that point, what happened? Like, what went wrong?
Oh, right? You know what happens? Your customer.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That's what happens all the time. Happens all the time. Yep. And so there's things, there's reasons why this might happen. Maybe you didn't get the mortgagee clause quite right. You meant to send it to P.O. Box 936 and you sent it to P.O. Box 938, and so it gets all mixed up and jumbled up and it doesn't get to where it's supposed to go. And, that that will cause a policy to lapse because the bill doesn't arrive to the correct place. But anyway, assuming that you do everything correctly, you lead with the home, you start with the home because homeowners obviously have an asset to protect. So since the homeowner has an asset to protect, you're able to sell more policies to that person, bundle it all up, and make it a package deal that somebody's going to stick, an insured is going to stay with you for a long time, because it's easy to just switch out one policy, right? If I got my insurance policy with Geico and Farmers has a better rate, it's easy to switch one policy. But when I have to switch all 3 policies in order to maintain my discounts, that's a lot tougher to do. And that's what starting with home gives you the opportunity to do, is bundle those different policies and keep those customers on the books for a long time. When it comes to the homeowner's policy, the average lifespan of a homeowner's policy is 7 years. Why is that?
Because nobody goes and sells their home every single year. Nobody goes and refinances their home every single year. And those are the 2 major events that happen when you're going to go out and reshop your homeowner's policy.
Exactly. So it stays on the books for a long time. In fact, personal story for me, I used to live in Maryland when I was in the Navy. I bought not my first house, but I bought a house out there. And that policy, that homeowner's policy that I bought in Maryland stayed as a regular home policy for 3 or 4 years after I got my insurance license. And I knew that I needed to switch that to a dwelling fire policy, to a landlord protection policy, whatever you want to call it, right? I knew that I needed to switch it, but every year it kept getting paid by the bank and I just wouldn't worry about it. And, sure, something bad could have happened, but
hover on that for a second, because what you just said, they're super vitally important, right? Like, the reason why people lapse on their auto insurance policy is because they're responsible for making the payment. The reason why they lapse on their cell phone bills, or they lapse on their SDG&E bills, or their electric bills, or their whatever bills, is because they're responsible for paying it. But they are not responsible for paying their mortgage bill, right? They're responsible for paying their mortgage payment, but escrow is holding the funds as part of that, usually in an impounded account for 95% of the population out there.
Right.
So they will not forget to pay their homeowner's policy as long as they're paying their mortgage payments, right?
Right.
Why? Because the bank has the insured interest in making sure that the house is maintained, not so much as the individual. So leading with the home is essentially, you're working for a client, but you're insuring the home mainly for the bank, and the bank has got your back, and they're going to make sure that policy gets paid.
Bingo. Nailed it. So your insured is not the one that's responsible for making the payments. The bank is. So these are all the reasons. These are some of the reasons why homeowners is easy to write. First of all, as long as you have an address, you can get a quote easily enough. Do a little bit of research on Zillow, do a little bit of research on Google Maps. If you have access to the MLS, the 1003, the property report, any of these things, it's really, really easy to generate a quick insurance policy, right? Or a quote, at least. You can get a little bit more details, bada bing, bada boom. You bind the policy really fast, really quick and easy. And then you follow that up and talk to them about the auto policy. And it's always my favorite question. Did you know, Mr. and Mrs. Insured, that driving your car could cost you your home?
Let's hover on the auto policy real quick, because I know what people are thinking. They're like, I don't want to do a regular retail office, right? I don't want to do that stuff. Why? Because you get all this non-standard, you get all these, I don't want to deal with accidents and I don't want to deal with all that stuff. Look, here's the truth of the matter is, when you lead with the home, the person who's buying the auto is less of a risk because they are already at a mentally mature state. If you're insuring anybody, if you're going after the SR22s, if you're going after that high school kid that just got their license, they're going to shop on price. You're going to be fighting for that one price deal. But when you're dealing with somebody who bought a house, who has a home, chances are they have a family. They have more financial history behind them. They've already gone through all those ups and downs. The auto that you're adding in, including the umbrella policy, is to somebody who's a little more responsible. They tend to be more on the preferred lines. They tend to be more on the responsible lines. And you're building a book of business with people who are not going to leave and bounce just on price.
So that is less servicing and just servicing time for you. These are the customers that make their payments. They get set up on automatic payments, right? So they're not calling you every month to make the payment. It comes automatically out of their bank account. So payment gets made, no fuss, no muss. The only time that you hear from them is if they need to add a driver, add a vehicle, make changes, which is pretty rare. It doesn't happen very often at all. Or, worst case scenario, of course, is a claim. And that's when you actually want to be there for the customer to provide the best service that you can and earn your name.
So let's bounce back here a little bit. So as an insurance agent, right, this is one of the reasons why you can lead with the home, especially if you're getting started in the insurance game, right? If you're getting started in the insurance game and you want to go straight into workers' comp, well, I suggest you hit up somebody like Mike, right? Because all of that is not an easy thing to just hop into green after you get your license. You're going to want to have a mentor. You're going to want to have a team that you can learn from. Right. But if you're going to get into the insurance space and start building that book of business, start getting that insurance book experience, then leading with the home, this is exactly what you want to do. And I know, so now you're sitting here as an insurance agent and you're thinking, okay, that totally makes sense. Look, I'm not an expert in any of these fields yet. I just got my license recently. I do want to make sure that I start learning how to write business, how to talk to customers, how to close business, how to bind, how to deal with carriers. I want to learn all that stuff. This makes sense. I do want to work with home. Then the next question is naturally going to be, well, how do I find these clients? Where do I get them? Where do I find these homeowner policies that everybody wants?
Oh, now I see the lead in. Now we're talking to the lenders.
Now this is the reason why you want to talk to lenders, right?
This is why you want to talk to lenders.
So this is exactly what, once you understand as an insurance agent, once you understand the type of business that you want to build, right? Where at least you want to start. Like, again, like I said, if you want to go into, you want to do the duck thing, you want to go into disability, you want to go into life insurance, you want to go into, workers' comp or whatever, the duck thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Disability, right? Yep. If you want to go in those routes, that's a different conversation for another day. Right now, we're talking about the personal lines. And if you're getting started, this is a great place for you to start. So how do you generate the business? How do we get you to the point where somebody says, yes, I am interested in getting a homeowner's policy. Can you help me out with that? Right. And so now you have to build these strategic relationships. And that's what we're doing here and in working with mortgage professionals, because writing homeowner policies are easy. Servicing homeowner policies, easy, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you're a mortgage professional and you want to add insurance into your business, you're already doing something like that already. You're already having that person come in and handle your business, right? Sending you their homeowner's policies. But what you're doing scares the crap out of me. You're literally taking money out of your pocket and giving it to somebody else because you're not writing that policy yourself. You're giving it.
You don't have a team to do it for you.
Which is where we come in, right? Now, this is the exciting part, and this is where we get really jazzed, really pumped, right? Spirit fingers. I don't care what you want to call it when you get excited, right? But this is how we get pumped about this whole insurance thing. Dude, literally made me jump on that one. But this is where we get pumped, right? Because look, if I can show you, Mr. Mortgage Professional, if I can show you how easy it is to actually write the business and then tell you that we're going to write the business for you, you don't have to deal with the servicing. You don't have to deal with the quoting. You don't have to deal with any of that stuff. We're going to do it all for you.
Heck yeah.
But you see the validity of why these policies are important. That's why you're going to want to work with us, right? Because you can clearly see that when you write this when you do this refi or when you do this purchase, that this commission you're going to get paid is great, but the residual every single year after that from that same client is where the power is at. Because our ultimate goal is to create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow. That means you have to get paid tomorrow. That means you have to get paid after tomorrow comes. How does that song go? After tomorrow. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know what you're
in my head. When tomorrow comes.
It's funny because I told you I was pounding away at the keyboard, and this is one of the things that I added and that, ladies and gentlemen, what we were just talking about, that's the one thing. The person who's able to earn a residual income from their customers is the one who's most likely to find financial freedom. It's not about how many loans you close this month or how much commission you earn this year. It's about how long that money will last. By adding insurance to your existing business, you can create a steady stream of residual income. And the best part is you don't have to do any extra work.
See, and that's the powerful part, right? That's why when we've been talking about this week after week after week, day after day after day, why? Because we want to fine tune that message, right? We want to make sure that when we talk to a mortgage professional, we're laying it out here for them. Like, look, dude, you're giving money away. Let me hit that stop sign. Where we're going, we don't need roads, right? Let's stop right here and
roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Let's
You
show
said it,
you.
had to play it.
Right? Had to play it. Let me show you how this is possible for you. So, when talking to mortgage professionals, if I can get you to understand first and foremost that you're giving away all that money, that the cash flow that you're aching for, that retirement income that you want, the cash flow that you need, you're literally giving it away. Once you can identify that, let me show you how to stop the bleeding and start keeping some of that money here for you.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
And I'm going to do that in a couple different ways. Number one is I'm going to increase what you already do. Right. We're going to help you grow your business. Go for it.
Got this one. All right. So when was the last time that you compared two products on Amazon or anywhere else that you shop online? Which product did you end up buying? Was it the one with more reviews?
Hell yeah.
Of course it was. Why? We call it social proof. Enough people have purchased a product and have validated it so that you feel safe purchasing it as well. Are you doing the same thing for your business? I hope so. If not, that's something that we can do to help. See, when you sign up to be one of our partners, we will reach out to your customers, and the first thing we're going to do is to sing your praises. Check this out. Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, do you remember Ollie from when you purchased or refinanced your home last year? Oh, you do? That's great. Yeah, no, he's awesome, right? Well, I was wondering if you would be willing to tell the internet just how great he is. Can I send you a link where you can leave him an online review? It would really help him out. Great. Can I text it to this number?
Boom. And that's it.
Boom.
Right? One little step like that. And this is an additional automated step for you, the mortgage professional. And as an insurance agent, if you're not doing something like this to add value to the people that you want to partner with, why are they going to want to partner with you? Why are they going to want to work with you? Right?
Insurance agents, listen up.
You need to be adding value to the people that you're working with. If you're just expecting to take, right? Because think about what you're doing. You're going up to this mortgage professional. You're like, hey, I know you do refis. Can you send me the lead? Can you send me a quote? It's always going to be the same thing. What are you going to do for me? What have you done for me lately?
Right? There you go. You got that one right.
There you go. That one goes right.
So if we are your marketing agency, right? We call as many people as we on your behalf, and we are your marketing agency. We start creating all these reviews that gets you to show up higher on the search results. And it's all because of the social proof that we create, right? What would be the value in that? You think you could earn 1 or 2 more loans every month based on that?
You better believe you can. Do you know why you can earn 1 or 2 more loans? Because the people who passed you up when they did a Google search before, because you didn't have any reviews, are now looking at you and comparing other people to you, not you to other people. It's got
That's right. Now, would that improve your bottom line in the field of work that you're already doing?
I think
of course
so.
It would, right? Of course it would.
Think so.
But guess what? We don't stop there. Check this out. Go a little bit further. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner. I wonder, since Ollie helped you out last year, did you know that rates have dropped significantly and home prices have gone up? So that means that you might be able to save a ton of money by refinancing your home. Can I schedule a call with Ollie so that you and he can take a look at your options?
That's what we call repeat and referral business.
That's just the repeat business.
Oh, that's a repeat business.
That's
You're
just
right.
a repeat business. Because what if they say no? No, I understand. I understand, Mr. and Mrs. Homer. So it's cool. I wonder though, have you had any conversations lately with any of your friends who might have mentioned taking advantage of those low rates? You know, I know Ollie did such a great job for you last year. I wonder if you'd be willing to give us a referral so that he can do as great a job for your friends as he did for you. What? One call, dude. One call. And we have given social proof so that they can stand out in the search results. That extra recognition can lead to 1 to 2 new loans every month. We got repeat business, which is another 1 to 2 new loans every month. And when we ask for the referrals, there's another 1 to 2 new loans on a monthly basis. So with our program, with one phone call, we're looking to add 3 to 6 new loans in your office every single month.
That's value.
Are you starting to see the value? Are you starting to see the value in what we do?
So insurance agents, think of it from the point of view of a mortgage professional, right? This is where we're putting ourselves in their shoes, right? We're thinking about what they want. They still haven't clearly seen the value in adding insurance yet, right? I mean, you see the value in it. You understand HO3s and you understand premium renewals and you understand all that. But the mortgage professional doesn't. All they know is I need a certificate of insurance, I need their deck page, and I need to close this loan, right? So what are you offering them? You're offering them more of what they already like. And what you're going to do on the back end is increase the value of what you're offering them. You're offering them more money in their pocket. You're offering them repeat and referral business. You're offering them an increased point of view from the online presence type of scenario. You're giving them value after value after value. Then we hit them with the right hook, right? We've been jabbing, and now we're going to hit them with the right hook. What are we going to do on top of that?
Sell insurance.
Because that's what you do, ladies and gentlemen. You're insurance agents.
That's what we do. And guess what? Should I pull that up now? Let me pull that up now.
Yeah, go for it. So look, once you've added value to somebody, once you've given them the opportunity to earn revenue the way they're already earning revenue, what we're doing on top of that is giving them more money. Because let's face it, why would you want to work with me? Because I give you more money. Because I help you earn. Now, granted, in order for this to become a reality for the mortgage professional needs to go out and get their PNC license, right? That's going to be a 52-hour requirement, 52-hour pre-licensing course, pass the state exam, and you're set. But this is an opportunity every month that I send them a commission statement, right? That says, hey, this could be your potential check this month. Did you get your insurance license yet? As that number starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger because they're sending you business, first of all, you're sending them a lot of business. Second, you're sending them a potential check. You better believe they're going to love you. They're going to love working with you. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to get referrals too.
Yeah.
Lenders, no other lenders. Mortgage professionals, no other mortgage professionals. And guess what? They're absolutely going to send you more business because why? They get paid on it.
Exactly. And it's so easy. And just looking at these numbers, if we can close 20 of your customers every month, how many customers did you talk to in the last year, in the last 10 years, in the last 15 years that you've been doing mortgages, right? How many people have you talked to? How many people are in your book of business that we can talk to and reach out to, get you those testimonials, first of all, and look for that repeat and referral business? As we're doing all of that,
going through your office.
How many mortgages are going through your office? And as we're doing all of that, as we're talking to all of these folks, you earn 40% on the commission that we earn for doing no extra work. Zero, zip, zilch, nada.
You already have your hands full because we're sending you more business. So you have more loans to write. Let us take care of the insurance and let us build you that residual income. That's what the power is. Dude, every single one of you, I don't care if you're an insurance agent. I don't care if you're a loan officer. I don't care if you're a high school teacher. What's the whole point? The whole point is you want to have passive income. You want your money to work for you so you no longer have to work for your money. So you can go on vacation, you can buy the nice car, you can pay your house off. I don't care what it is. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason why you got into business in the first place. So you need income streams. So that you need strategic partners. So you need to partner with us.
Boom. $46,000 your first year. If we can do 20 loans per month. 20 of your customers every month.
Let that settle in for a second. That's an extra 40 grand a year. That's almost $4,000 a month. I don't know about you guys, but like right now rates are really nice, right? So a loan, maybe like $400,000, $500,000 loan right now. Let's go median house, about $600,000. The mortgage on a $600,000 home is probably going to be somewhere around $3,500, $3,600.
What?
Year one, you can buy a house in San Diego, pay the mortgage with money you never even created. It was created on your behalf.
That's
I'm
amazing.
just saying, like, imagine what that would be like. Imagine if you're looking at your budget right now, every single month, and you're noticing that you have more month at the end of your money, right? In other words, you don't have enough money to pay the bills at the end of the month. You need more income. So if you're in mortgages, if you're in lending, why are you giving it away? why you keep handing off your insurance referrals to all those other partners that have no interest in helping you. They only want the stuff for themselves.
How many insurance agents out there can actually say that they provide referrals to their mortgage lenders? Most of the time, the buck stops with us, right? There's not a lot of ways that we can provide referrals. I mean, I have seen this, especially early on in my career, when I had those lenders, I made those connections and they're like, yeah, make sure you send me referrals. And I'm like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'll send you what I got. Huh?
And the only time that I could send them referrals was when my brother was selling a house. And it was so rare. I mean, it was just, that wasn't really, we don't have a lot to send over. It doesn't happen very often. But with a program like this, with a system like this.
Yeah, even if I close one real estate deal a month, even if that was a scenario, if I had more than one partner, then what, am I getting like a referral lead one every other month? Like,
right.
I mean, it doesn't work out.
Nope.
It doesn't work out. You need to have a different way to do that. And so that's why we put the system in place.
So here it is, 46,000 your first year. By the end of year 5, we just keep that pattern going over and over and over again, year over year over year over year. We have all the systems and all the personnel and everything in place to maintain 98% of the business. End of year 5, you're looking at 200 grand.
Now look, I'm going to take a pause from talking to mortgage professionals. I'm going to talk to insurance agents. What are you doing to generate leads, ladies and gentlemen? How are you growing your book of business? Because see these numbers right here? Those contracted numbers are what we're splitting to the mortgage professional. You guys know that you're on the other side of that. If you're generating your leads, you're on the other side of that revenue generation. You're on the other side of making that money. Your number, your annual number is bigger than that because obviously here we're splitting 40% to that particular agent. I don't know what your agencies are paying you, but if your lead
60%, here's the other side of it.
Here's the other side of it. This is your numbers. So if you're in insurance and you're not partnering, if you're not creating strategic partnerships that are beneficial to your partners, think about giving to them as often as possible, then it's going to hurt. Right? Antonio says, good stuff.
Holy crap.
Antonio, it's good stuff, just like the food you got over there in Eastlake, buddy. Actually, you guys are in Bonita.
No, Bonita. Right? They're across the street from me.
They're right across the street from you, dude.
Yeah. And I'm going on a hike tomorrow. I'm going to be hungry in the afternoon, so I know where I'm going for lunch.
Exactly. So look, ladies and gents, if you have an existing business, if you are a real estate agent, if you are a mortgage lender, if you're an insurance agent, this is the type of program we're putting together, and it's not super complicated. You don't have to you can definitely get into the commercial stuff if you want. We have roads for you to take in that sense. Thanks, Antonio. Look at that right there. 4070 Bonita Road.
Yeah.
Boom. Go check it out. Good food if you're in San Diego anyways. Right? Otherwise, if I don't know if we can ship it across the country, right, Antonio? I mean, look at that, but it ain't gonna be the same. Fresh is where it's at. All right, so look, that's really what it comes down to, ladies and gents. It comes down to how are you helping other people? And that's how we design this program. That's why we designed this program, because we have lenders in mind. Those are the people that we want to help grow their business. And by default, right, Jim Rohn said it, right? Or I think it was Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn. I'm not exactly sure. One of them said it. You can have anything you want in life if you help enough other people achieve what they want, right? And that's what it's all about. That's what we're doing here. If you're in mortgages, if you're in real estate, you keep handing away all those deals, you refer your homeowner insurance to somebody else, great. That's good. Continue to close deals, every single month, get a commission, but you're missing out on the passive income potential that's sitting right there in front of you.
Boom.
That was a fun show.
That was a good one. Approached it totally differently, but totally worth it. And yeah, I mean, I got to read the part that I was working on
the today. Part. So, narrowing it down.
Dude, we're getting it. It's just getting better. This perfect webinar, this perfect pitch, it's all coming together. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you, Antonio. Appreciate it.
Boom.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys get to watch our progress. You guys get to see us developing this whole thing. If you tuned in, like even starting on Monday, it wasn't quite to this level. We've been working on this. I think even last week we were still working on this. So you get to see the progress. You get to see us making this happen. So it's a lot of fun.
Watch out, 2021, baby.
Watch out, 2021. I mean, we're putting all this work in at the end of 2020, so that 2021 is gonna take off.
All right, dude. Let's call it a day. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. Love y'all. Peace out. What do we always say? Subscribe, rate, review, do all that good stuff for us. Would really appreciate that. Follow me on all social media at Insurance Bro Show. You want to be a guest? www.insurancebroshow.com/guest. As always, you rock my socks. You have my heart. You.
Have a nice day!
Thank you for tuning in to the Insurance Bro Show. James is the CEO of the Pipeline team of San Diego and is always in the market for top talent. If you're an agent looking for a place to hang your license, visit www.pipelineinsurance.com/agent opportunities or send an email to newagent@pipelineinsurance.com.